Ancient Rome, a civilization that once dominated much of Europe and the Mediterranean. The Romans were known for many things: their art, their architecture, their roads. But perhaps what they were most famous for was their military. The Roman military machine seemed unstoppable. Their legions were the epitome of strength, discipline, and tactical prowess. And today we're going to find out why. In this episode of Tactics Explained, we will look at 3 reasons that made the Roman military seem like an unstoppable force. Let's get into it. The first reason the Roman army seemed unstoppable was their revolutionary tactics, especially their 3-line system. The Roman army was organized into 3 lines of soldiers, each with its own role and purpose. This approach was a significant departure from the battle tactics of the time. Most armies at that time consisted of a mass of soldiers who fought in a loose formation, relying on sheer numbers and enthusiasm to secure victory. However, the Roman 3-line system was much more structured and sophisticated. It allowed the Romans to maximize the strengths of their soldiers while minimizing their weaknesses. The first line of the Roman army consisted of young, lightly armed soldiers called hastati. Their role was to engage the enemy and hold their position until the second line, the principes, joined the fight. The principes were the soldiers in their prime, strong and experienced enough to break through enemy lines. Finally, the third line, the triarii, was composed of the hardened veterans of the army. They were well-trained, disciplined, and equipped to handle any situation. This 3-line system was a brilliant innovation by the Roman military, allowing them to adapt to changing battle conditions and outmaneuver their opponents. It provided a clear chain of command and a sense of unity that was lacking in other armies. However, to truly appreciate the effectiveness of this tactic, one must also consider the training and unbreakable discipline of the Roman soldiers. Each soldier knew their role in the 3-line system and was trained extensively to perform it flawlessly. This level of discipline and coordination was essential to the Roman army's success. It allowed them to maintain order and cohesion even in the midst of battle. The Roman army was not just a collection of individuals, but a well-oiled machine that functioned seamlessly on the battlefield. This level of organization and efficiency made the Roman military truly formidable. Let's fast forward a bit. Up next is the logistics and engineering that kept the Roman army supplied and operational. During the Republic period, the Roman military developed advanced logistics and engineering techniques that allowed them to maintain their strength over long campaigns. This was crucial to their success, as it ensured that their troops were supplied with the necessary resources to stay fit and fight effectively. The Romans understood the importance of taking care of their soldiers. They provided them with adequate food, supplies, and medical care, which helped boost morale and reduce attrition. Additionally, Roman engineers were responsible for building roads, bridges, and other infrastructure that facilitated the movement of troops and supplies. These engineering feats were not only impressive, but also practical and efficient. The combination of these factors, the 3-line system, training and unbreakable discipline, and advanced logistics and engineering, made the Roman military machine seem unstoppable. The Romans were able to defeat many enemies who were larger, stronger, or more numerous than they were. This was due to their ability to adapt to changing circumstances, exploit enemy weaknesses, and maintain order and cohesion. As we conclude this episode, it's important to remember that the Roman military was not perfect. There were times when they suffered defeats and setbacks. However, their innovative tactics, training, unbreakable discipline, and advanced logistics and engineering allowed them to bounce back from adversity and emerge as one of the most successful militaries of the ancient world. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Tactics Explained. If so, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an exciting episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time, Battleborn History.